Zonzo so obache dwaya.
So sisi no we no.
No sisi no ma be mapa.
Okay. Ntimo ye ni ya maya ebiti no.
You know, but we still churning out amazing compositions.
Oh yeah, collaborations and stuff. Yeah. Dope collaborations like this one. Kwacha. Amunya na mfa mamodiemba. Mapechi amfo nyumza. 7:58, 2 more minutes. We head into the final hour of the show. Join us right now. My name is K Official. I'm here with Yara Christmas producing the show. Remember, he's the reason why we're looking visual as well on social media. Luxury Light Perfume Deodorant Spray. Bra. You a year cosmetic should be able to be at all. A use to our honum. Sounds on a year a doom upseat Prudential Plaza, first floor Mrs. Anoche Plaza. A ho over corner fee on a Luxury Light phone penny for na quatrichum comoti when you chimma 7. Now 7 no, you remember dear separate. Remember the name was Storm, Run Wild, you were Legend, you were Mad, Obsession, Instant Crash, and a Mademoiselle. Yebeboma yusu temptation no eno no man mema kwara mpanyifon kokrafobia beti yusu eno no nati any very cosmetics atufo no alcohol akopebi yusu ana apebi atu akoton ano any very cosmetics we dum Paul Sego lane sounds na edibe ko Ziwe Cosmetics adum omone a life they didn't share anymore over cost Steven Boyd Cosmetics or Dr. Mensa China mo wahin san Kumasi 0240152204 0240152204 0240152204 and a 0248 315 258 0248 315 258 0248 315 258. If I should imagine to say Luxury Light Perfume Deodorant Spray. Come on. Ochame Kwame is the birthday now. The birthday senior one say I mean it's a right day or right time, right space to let us know he has a new business.
Yeah.
A new line of business. And he felt on any manager Anika any team members in I'm deliberately and say Ochame once 1 hour 6 packs. So I was a nice man. Do they want to share on the track pictures name from 2 streets in the so and top pressure man and a lot of people are disagreeing. Others do think others like myself, I'm a CA. I'm fully in support of Ochame Kwame. For someone, I mean, like I said, here from Monday to now, who else can do it better than himself to market his own brand? You be this uncommon one, I see any brand, and Casanova Casa. See the first in the castle, so you need you. Yeah, kind of hey, Gio for a friend. We talk about that and also the copyright issues that is evolving from the camp of execution entertainment and Chalewati Festival for Senior Mind. We get into that. People are looking at this as a way to also give some sort of attention to Chalewati Festival 2023, which is a smart move. Anyway, speaking of trending stuff, Kitty is out with a teaser for a song that drops on the 27th.
Yeah.
Yes. So people are looking at this in a different direction. I say China Kitty buy as a Kitty Yare. Kitty Enya stroke, it be signing a bit Kanye Adi, you know. The news was debunked by the label CEO. Said boy he's okay and all that. He just took a break and all that. But the song the boy they come drop. Lyrics they say, if I told you I'm okay, I lied. Kitty. What person saying? Oh yeah. We'll get into but then he has a new song coming out the 27th of April this year, so we're looking forward to that, so we get a full gist of what is in the song. By the way, right, so this is here, formerly known as NIIT, formerly NIT, they were big in here and they're still big with a new branding. Leading name in quality IT education, Open Labs is fully equipped with a wide and comprehensive collection of education programs that touches the lives of numerous market segments. Now, programs it includes diploma in in software development, diploma in networking administration, and diploma in digital design. We also offer certificate in cyber security, data analytics, graphic design, robotics, management information systems, cloud computing, social media marketing, and content development, CCNE, full stack CISA. Our ATHE school offers level 3 information and digital technologies and level 4 and 5 computing. Hit us up, Open Labs 0289 120680, 0289 120680 and 0289 559 991, 0289 559 9910, 289 559 991. Location is Stadium Square, close to the Freeman Junction around Unity Oil. They have a new program in fashion design as well. How you can do this with modern technology, how you can design first. Right now you can do designs with your computer, you can do it digitally and all that. So they have a new program. The second batch will start from June. They have an official launch in June for their fashion design program. That is Open Labs. 804. We're
your breakfast got served with swag. Stay awake, rise and shine on YFM.
Okay, officer.
Okay, so Mr. Bones is here with me, and we are visual on Facebook right now at Y1025. Go watch us this morning. Contribute, vent, rant, nag, whatever you want to say. Once you have something to say, make sure you are saying this in a way that wouldn't hurt anybody or get you into trouble, okay? Just feel free and contribute. Show us live on Radio YFM 102.5. This is Rise and Shine. This is the Creative Art and Culture Review. Every single Friday morning with the Duam. Like I said, with the preamble to today's conversation, we have a topic regarding one of our legends, Ochame Kwame. And Mr. Bones, to be very honest, assembly by and how people are, talking about Ochame Kwame, how people are, stepping on his legacy just because of how he decided to promote something that he has invested time and money into. So, like I said, on his 47th birthday, April 17, I'll be posting a picture with his new line, the boxer shorts now.
Love Equation.
Love Equation, that's the name of the male underwear brand now, or the Abano. And it's an addition to all the things we know him for.
Yeah.
And portion of the the country, or the lovers of Ochame Kwame, or the haters too, feel like it was wrong for him, a grown-ass man like that, pardon my words, to pose in an underwear, take pictures and post on social media to promote his own brand. Others are of the view that he could have gone in for an expert, as in a model, to sell.
Like you know why? Like you know why I can't even let you land before I actually go ahead with.
Talk to me.
One thing is, marketer or probably marketing would always have certain things that needs to be done for either brand projection or the protection and the relevance of the brand.
Okay.
All these things are taken into consideration. So if, let's say, Ochame Kwame has been faces to so many events, so many products in the past, Coca-Cola,
so
MTN,
yes,
so many things of that stuff. So fast forward, if Ochame Kwame has a product and he needs a model, what kind of body of a model does Ochame Kwame need? He looks around and he thinks, oh, I also have the looks, I also have what it takes. Now, before you consider somebody to be a face or an ambassador for a product, there are some qualities that the person must possess.
Yes.
If somebody had chosen Ochame Kwame to represent his brand, boxer shorts, would we be here talking about it?
No.
We talk about Charlie endorsement deal for Ochame Kwame. I said it.
Yes.
Techno, Infinix, Itel, whatever. Don't they have people who are representing them as faces of their brands? What goes into choosing somebody to be a face of a brand or an ambassador for that product?
Because the person can best sell.
So
can reach the targeted people you want to sell to. So
let's say an individual who is usually an actor or probably a character who has been hired to advocate, tasked with representing a company or doing everything a brand will do. We will call that person the face or the ambassador to that product.
Yes.
And now, what are the qualities that one must possess to be the face or an ambassador of a brand? Let's go through marketing processes and get these things right, because sometimes I don't really get it. Now, the person must be well connected. Is Ochame well connected? Yes.
Yes. Very connected.
Because when you're looking for a face for a brand, look for someone who is well connected. They need an extensive network of contact as to their network, so that it can help you, the brand, what they are representing. 2, the person must see the bright side of the brand. You know, I should say, if I'm taking Royal K to be the face of, let's say, P2 Lounge, you, the person, must also see the bright side of what we are entering into.
Exactly.
So you can't be at the negative side of what I want to represent and come represent the brand. Don't go there.
Exactly.
3, trustworthy. Is the person trustworthy? Because I am talking about the responsibility of the face of a brand, because he is to help create solid and lasting relationship with current and potential customers. So the truth is that the influencer contributes to a significant percentage of customers' loyalty.
Exactly.
So he must be somebody people can trust.
Exactly.
That's what Chame Kwame possesses that. Somebody say check. Relatability. Okay, so it's easier for people to create, or probably a creator to create an image of an unattainable perfection on social media.
Okay.
Which is one of it. But the face of a brand should focus on creating relatable content as the audience can detect, and that thing should actually distinguish what he represents from all other things in the space. Was Ochame Kwame able to do that?
He was able to do
Is
that.
he able to do that for other brands?
Yes.
Brrr. Ochame Kwame created it and it worked the magic for Coca-Cola.
Yes. I do remember that vividly.
Okay. Now, the person should also be somebody who has something that we call should be able to speak well. So should have that kind of public.
Yes.
He should be a public speaker.
Yes.
Because if you are a face of a brand and you are given the microphone to talk about the product, you should be able to express yourself.
Yes, you should be very able to talk about, sell the brand.
So the best weapon to influence people is through speaking.
Yes.
And speaking can attract people, while the way of sharing information can get them hooked to the brand. That's what Chame Kwame possesses that.
He does.
So the person should be a natural marketer. A natural marketer in the sense that a face of a brand needs to have a marketing mind. Being a natural marketer means that understanding the skills and the best practices to work in promotion or in the promotion of the industry. So marketing skills will help you study other things in the market space and know when to position yourself as a marketer.
Exactly. What works, what doesn't work.
And that's what Chame Kwame has that.
He does.
So what is so wrong?
He's ticked all the right boxes.
Idea Bakwa, people are talking about. So now, why showing your manhood? I think, and no comma people who are a bit more Susana.
Mr. Boss. Mr. Boss say, Mama complaining say, Ochame Kwame ashe box na ne Japadi ni issue no. Mama complaining ya Japadi na yanketenkete.
You know that like the ladies are super excited.
Oh yes, and I was reading
on somebody like I know big girls will be happy seeing that.
On Twitter, I was reading comments, and I saw that was I think on Tuesday or Wednesday. One lady who was excited about buying for her boyfriend just because of how Ochame Kwame presented it. So I would try pictures, like the angle and all that. And I was saying this with Blessing on Wednesday. He's selling or marketing or advertising for a boxer shorts for an underwear brand. You don't expect him to dress up and share top and share sneaker and share way. It would take the attention off what he wants to sell.
Cristiano Ronaldo has CR7 boxers.
Yes.
He wears them, take pictures with them. We admire it.
Because it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Don't we?
We do.
There are other brands that are actually hiring the services of third parties. And you see, Sao Chame Kwame picture no. And yet just being the face. And then that in the box in the home.
Yes, that's the brand image on the package. Yes.
And do you know the long-term implications of using a third party's photo? Do you remember what happened in the case of Malcolm and TikTok?
TikTok, yes. After a very long time, he came back to bite them.
Now you are like we have something that we call the image rights. The image rights would actually prevent you from doing so many things after even paying for somebody's image to use over. It could be a year contract, 2 years, 3 years. But if Ochame Kwame is a brand on his own, and he's coming up with boxer shorts, and he thinks I best fit to be the face of it, which will not bring extra costs.
No limitations.
Because there are some models that you use them. Now you may be thinking about giving them like the opportunity to be known. Tomorrow they become known and they get to know that they should have even earned more than what in the case, and we'll actually get there. I know the case of Manchester or Bradford, and you know there are some people that today you are thinking about, you are doing them probably good by giving
they are
them,
leveraging on your stardom to be known and all that. But tomorrow they will come back at you using the book.
I keep telling people that once in one's life you go begging for an opportunity to be on radio, to be on TV, you go like, oh, maybe I want a chance, opportunity, and I'm here. But you know what? The value that you create for yourself will give you the cost to bargain tomorrow.
That's true.
So at a point you come to YFM, you come like, oh, even if you don't pay me, I'm okay. They go like, okay, Charlie, let's start. Now the person giving the opportunity, he's proving himself. People are loving his vibe. And the person decides, okay, I want to stay back now. I don't have TNT to work. What would the management do? Now
be compelled to.
Be compelled.
Yes.
To give you what is due you.
Exactly.
So there are some people or some characters you can use today for free, but tomorrow they will come hunting you because the product is selling now.
Exactly. There are limitations that come with it.
And Ochame Kwame being on it, I think this is mine and this is my face. Do people actually connect with me? Do I possess what it takes to be the face of the brand? And if I do possess it, if I have done it for other brands, why not my own brand? And then I say, more complaining, you know. Hey, the packaging there is something else. And you know, a joke. I keep sharing. Maybe I say, how many males would you see on body cream? Remember saying I be who say don't matter body cream.
Me who be that?
But you say about painkiller, remember kwana down.
Why? Is pain associated with masculinity? You see, I think it goes back to your local balance, like your settings. And they say, "Bema na yejuma de inti bema na hona benia." Inti endi painkiller de enfa bema pechanto ho, enfa bema e market. Ye advert kra bema so ntisi. Bema air swab blocks or bread. But you do in Kune near my head, sweet and other things. And man in the dead down. 8:21 a.m. on YFM 102.5. So I was saying this again, that for us to be discussing this about Ochame Kwame, it means Ochame Kwame has been successful in bringing this,
in its activation,
exactly, and pinning this in our minds, getting our attention. And it's not just about people, talking and the commentary itself. He is making sales.
Sure. And you know how brands actually interact with customers has changed over the time. Now it's not only about messaging, probably direct messaging to people, because today the logo is not enough. The logo alone is not enough. So to help make a fast connection, brand use familiar faces to establish a stronger brand, customer relationship. And it goes beyond just the logo. It goes beyond just the logo. Now, YFM will logo, but YFM need faces.
Exactly, to go with the brand.
Exactly,
sell
hence,
the brand.
NY is here. Pub J is here.
Yes. When you see someone, you should be
exactly that.
Yeah, to identify where they're from.
So now it's not only about just getting the logos or getting the products. You need people to sell, and Ochame Kwame is selling it. And Sankaye Kofa Ubi to say, I know people have to say, oh no, Ochame Kwame is known to be that. I say, or a well kept brand, that kind of thing. But Ochame Kwame has always been showing the body in the gym.
He has this series he does on his pages. He would be taking his morning runs with a bare chest, and then he'll be sharing relationship advice. In a video form.
Bono share what my debia.
I think the only issue is the fact that Osha box ana apakiji nyama busu no.
No bema bia na niaji bia ye bema na de no. Ochame Kwame dance yaman say come on. Omo complaining ye. Omo de no susu no.
8:23 a.m. Mr.
Use wani aje.
O mani aje rough.
Eno anani aje. Oh. Remember nani aje. Bizao yaro wani nje who you know Ochame Kwame represent you. Oh priest
calories.
Oh priest
oh the belly fat
oh priest I want to see the
the belly the 6%. No you
priest I want to see this.
Are we live on Facebook?
We are live on Facebook
because I'm just super cautious the lady don't get turned on because we don't Ochame Kwame comes nowhere near the 6% I'm about to unveil on live.
Let's see. And
you want exclusive?
Yeah, I want an
exclusive. Ladies, are you ready? You Charlie, book them with me.
But full is started gym.
Yeah, and I'm drinking enough water. So every other thing that amounts to quality lifestyle, apart from having enough sex. Apart from having enough sex, I've been
but I like the word.
Business.
I like the word enough. So it means that he's having.
No.
But not enough.
It's just to say that I envy you guys because if I add it on top, perhaps my life expectancy is expected to increase by. So
you envy which guys?
You too. So I'm doing everything you're doing apart from that. The very one I mentioned.
Which two are you talking about?
Obviously I'm here in the studios with them. But then I was listening.
You too.
Are you doing this sort?
Portfolio is here, and just like we started with Mr. Bones, we want to also hear your side when it comes to the issue where Ochame Kwame exposing some of
yes. I was
promoting his own
I was following keenly, and I must say that I was just if I could say I was just in the car and I was like, yo, I learned from the best man. Like to hear Godfather, my Godfather, how he
walking.
How he articulates the point and what matters to real marketing.
To make you understand.
And I know he has masters in that field though, but how he articulates it and breaks it down like to
make everyone understand.
I don't know if there is any other flesh to add to this whole discussion when Mr. Bones has spoken.
But when you show so when you are bringing your mom
and because jealous of the jealous boyfriends had the pictures, they were brooding over the pictures, they were tripping over the pictures and all that. But anyway, I think the other angle that I would love to add to what because Mr. Bones has really touched on
he said
all that is necessary. I see this amongst the many other factors to be a reinvention of his brand. Okay, met him the China fra me that's it. Because na me niasi pa. Na me niasi make bro for na me niasi. But market tree there me that's it. Nyamisha mupi. And you know my wife and yeah, I say more. I didn't cry.
That's the one more chill.
No, but the percentage of the presentations that we do, catch 70%
English still now. Because I risk control me for the doors on how to do. But all the same saying no, I need a official and But yes, like I said early on, it's a statement he has to make. One, to see how viable he can be in terms of commerce. I've always said that Ochame Kwame, like you said, I heard you say he's ticked all the right boxes.
Yes,
I get
everything
it
right. Yeah.
Now let's take a retrospective look into what he has represented. 25 years in the game.
Charlie,
I've always said that if there's any word beyond being the GOAT, perhaps Ochame Kwame is an epitome.
Yes,
I get it because Charlie, 25 years. And then on okay, yen share as a rapper.
Yeah.
Rapper, uji the art side free what me are making impact outside ni scope.
Yeah, exactly. Known for rap and all that. But
so culture and art and culture and free.
Sure.
Nipa, what me are register a strong presence and impact in health.
Exactly.
As at the time we were saying, say rappers and taking on corporate social responsibilities.
He did it.
Ochame Kwame was part of the reason why hepatitis B cried.
Yeah, Hep B, yeah.
Yo, let's give the man some credit, man. Emma health sector, or Ministry of Health, or Ghana, Hama, Yetimio to hepatitis B, I say, our Ghana.
And he has been consistent.
Yo,
yeah, whether it's every single year happens, yeah.
You for culture and tourism.
Charlie,
you just played one of the songs that really puts a stamp on why Ghana's culture and tourism thing is very. And you see, he has been the culture ambassador for Ghana for some couple of years.
He's done it now. Yeah, he's done it.
I don't know one about for them culture and tourism.
And he even started with his own initiatives before
the Ministry of Culture and Tourism
to do this,
and to the extent that he dedicated a whole album
to sell the
which had this very track made in Ghana. Played on it.
Title track on the album.
And if you listen,
and the beauty of that album we are talking about,
one of the, if not the most decorated and well packaged album we've ever had.
Every region
had a representation
on the album.
Yes,
he featured.
It was intentional.
Every region.
Yes.
Every region that actually gave birth to
Abiana.
Abiana, one thing that people don't know is Abiana was there already. We know.
Yeah.
But then Abiana got some sort of cosign
by on the Made in Ghana
after
the Made in Ghana album. That is
yes.
He went to every region and really depicted what's the essence of being a cultural ambassador. The man done did it. Let's go to relationship. Who in this industry space symbolizes love better than Ochame Kwame?
Especially when you're looking at celebrity
couple goals. You see, I mean, everyone wants to use Ochame Kwame's marriage as a benchmark to measure what couple goals is.
Exactly, even yourself.
Relationship, senior man done did it.
Yes,
give him some flowers.
And even I'm trying to also get his kids.
Yes.
The read wide,
case,
read wide, broaden horizons of case to cultivate the habit of reading.
Of reading.
And his case becoming the ambassador and also topping up with a reading project.
And Ochame Kwame holds the key. To where? Cincinnati,
yes. Right? Cincinnati.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get it.
Ochame Kwame has done so many
now
things.
let's even go to that's why we are I want us to just lay bare the CV. Now let's go to
product activation.
I mean, come on. Now I would want to touch on that because I want to marry it with why this is essential. The bossa thing is essential. Yeah. So relationship is done it. Now let's go to education. Okay, so you said the read writing. Now he is on record to have been one of the few persons who have been studied in the university. His lyrics was studied even when he was a student.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Oko department. You know, I was the president of so
President.
I knew. Oh yes.
Oh, president.
And even I have Ochame Kwame's award sitting in my office right now as the best behaved student on campus, sitting in my office because he was in my department and he was being studied. His lyrics were being used for exams and all that in the linguistic department and all that. Man, them done did it. Now he has been the reason why many brands have been successful. You mentioned Coca-Cola, L1, MTN, other brands. Now, this very one is a test to know that, okay, you've been able to successfully project other brands. Now, yours. This is a test of his commerce.
Exactly.
So now, the Buster Shorts is to reinvent. You know, there's how to communicate with, you know, people grow with other brands. So Ochame Kwame is a legend. People have grown with him for 25 years. But these Gen Zs, the way to reinvent your brand to these Gen Zs is different from how you would have done to your peers. So this is a new reinvention of brand, a test of time, sustainability, and the fact that, okay, you yourself, how are you able to project your own merchandise as compared to what you've successfully done to other people's brand? So basically, the man deserves a standing ovation for this strategy. I applaud him.
Oheneba Papi says, good morning, NY DJ, watching you live inside Dubai. NY Wado.
He's having morning something. Morning. Yeah. Because it's been a while. At times I wonder, you know, I think for NY a lot.
How much do you know?
NY, sorry, Copra.
Sorry, Copra.
So it's good
that Copra not high.
I am here.
No, say 89. Say no, mama.
On behalf of management, I want to say
GMA, CNY. Sorry, Copra. In the last 10 years,
NY should deserve. I mean, a Kameye hashtag. NYs deserve better.
So Wagenova says, can't see any problem about Ochame Kwame's picture. So why are they talking about it? Greetings to my family and friends inside that great my parents and Akwabena
and are the ones complaining.
Texas DJ says, we all admire Efia Odo for showing us her beautiful body. Why are we talking about Ochame Kwame? We love it. Shouts to the men in the studio today, Mr. Bones and Portfolio. Miss Kessie Papa B is here watching as well. We know who it is, and we know why she's watching.
Yeah,
we know.
No, she admires the thing, and it's good to admire it.
The thing.
Sliding into the next conversation.
Killer cut, blood. Killer cut. Killer cut, blood. Killer cut. Remix. And Pimbi and Unimiansa. Execution Entertainment.
Mr. Bones, how old is this song?
This song will be like,
2003.
2003. So it will be like
it will be
20
like
years now.
Wow. When Yaro Christmas, Dad was toasting his mom.
Yaro was a small boy.
And yes, that was when Yaro Christmas mom Dad was toasting.
Execution Entertainment. This is
you danced to it during entertainment before, like this was now okay. This gives me memory. Ray, baby, I will be a this guy used dance to this, like, you know, that kind of thing, the chicken then they do. Take collect my girl, fall out for entertainment.
Side chicken dance.
No more clapping. The guy was the Kimbugi of our school. Where man crashed the crash on him because of that thing. Now where you dey? You see what God can do. Hey, you see what God can do. I mean, actually, you take this track, collect my girl.
A song produced by Hammer.
Yeah.
And this is a song owned by Obra for the rap executioner. He featured. This is the remix actually, and that is the song in contention right now. So the remix has Tiny Aleche Kankpi on it, but why is no one talking about Aleche Kankpi? He's okay. And then also the intro to the song, which is now about to fetch us some 10 million for the industry for shaky reasons. Was done by Manche. Now, if for the ones who do not know, there's been a lawsuit and it's against Drake. Now Drake dropped an album June last year. The album has a song on the yesterday I played the song for you to listen to. He sampled Killer Cut from this particular song, and people are saying Obrafour and the team purposely, intentionally decided not to respond to the emails that was being sent in from Drake's team to sample this side of the song, the Killer Cut song, so they could make a claim afterwards and make some money off it. That's what some people are saying. So yes, Obrafour and the team no at the lawsuit in court said Drake and where you saw on your and the intellectual property. this is issues regarding to copyright. I one can channel without a consent into no for damages no $10 million. Yes, he's suing for that. And check that same day na chibia numrena and numero krendru and opana obrafo by na a few hours later Manche, who actually has his voice in the Killer Cut sound, the intro, came through to say no. Obrafo has no right, no audacity to sue Drake for something he Obrafo did not do. He owns the song, yes, but Killer Cut no or no Manche voice no also. So he or no and who can say sue Drake. He added on to it that he had reached out to Obrafo and his team for them to take an action against Drake and his people after the song or the album dropped. Obrafo and Fino, he didn't mind him. He tried severally to reach out to Obrafo so they can together, because I remember, and I'm sure Bones any portfolio Ebe Kai said people even themselves. I remember Portfolio and I, we went back and forth under NY's post that I didn't know can boom blah 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 blah, and I was like, bro, I am sure there's something we do not know. There are more questions than answers. Maybe something happened back door. I mean, he might have gone to see Obrafo so they can do this together, because they are all on the song together. But me sure say bibi nkomo bi ankuyi and akobanesa. Coca yesterday on 3 Music said, I mean, before that, the brother said, Manchester said he wasn't paid for that thing he did on the song. And that signature, Mr. Bones, is not this is not the only song we use with Killer Cuts, right? And I will use on other songs.
This is the most popular one.
I think yes, this one. No, yeah, most of the intros for the last two.
Okay,
yes.
All right. So he's saying that Killer Cut no yeah, you know, when you're the Killer Cut. So Obrafo has no right to say he, would actually be in a bright position to sue Drake for this. Now, Coca is saying Obia or studio Obia Nyeska
was paid, yeah.
Obia YouTube Yaka. Now the conversation is, even if he was paid for it, and to add to it, the song was uploaded on Spotify a few, I think on all the digital stores a few weeks or months back. I was very inquisitive. I went to look through the credits and I realized Hammer. You see the credits, we have producer, composer, and the other ones. Composer, no, Obrafo, I think it's a songwriter, Obrafo Dean or I don't know if you have your Spotify, you can check. Producer, ... And I think some other portion too was left blank. So it looks like Obrafo episode just a new about splits and all those things. I don't know how the conversation went, but Coca is giving us an info that everyone in there or on the song was paid for this. I'll talk to my people in the studio to, pick on, their views regarding this issue, how it's unfolding. Mr. Bones, I'll start with you.
Copywriting, it takes a different turn.
Yes.
At any stage in the creative process.
Okay.
Now, Portfolio is typing something on his phone.
Yeah.
He's creating content.
Yeah.
It's not yet out, but he owns the right to it.
Okay.
Because it is his creative piece, copyrighted to him. We are in a group, as music group. We are writing songs together. The songs that we are writing together, when we are done with the creative piece, is copyrighted to us.
Okay.
It's not yet even out. There are so many projects that are not yet out, but it's copyrighted to an individual.
That's true.
You have events that you are planning which are copyrighted to you.
Yes.
Now, who owns what when it comes to music? When we enter the studio, in your studio, na ya shasiya, there is somebody or there are people who be part of the creative process. You can check a song out, Flow Rider, Whistle song.
Yeah.
You can check the credits, people who are involved. There's somebody who is doing the arrangement of the song, somebody who is doing the mixing, somebody who is doing the mastering. Somebody who even came to the studio to whistle.
Yes.
He came there to whistle with his mouth.
Someone even play a drum or something in there.
And he was credited. Now, giving credit to people happens even now in the digital space. When you go to an event to MC, when they are acknowledging people who were there, your name will be tagged in there.
Yeah. As a vendor.
Not necessarily telling people how much we were paid, but you acknowledge.
Yes.
Now, who owns what? I'm trying to play the devil's advocate in here. Now, we have a party in the copyright law that talks about a work for hire. A work for hire or work made for hire refers to work whose ownership belongs to a third party rather than the creator. Work for hire. Typically, there are a lot of people who will be part of the creative process. Oh yeah, Nyumo studio. You call key official, come and listen to the song and give me an advice. They are part of the creative process.
Yes.
You call people to come and listen to your song and advise.
Especially now that people can have a whole office for consultation.
They are part of the creative process. But they fall under this definition. They are work for hire.
Yes, work for hire, yeah.
They are third parties of which whatever that they contribute to the work doesn't make them the owners of the work.
Yes.
So you can hire somebody to come and play the percussion for you.
Yep.
Pay the person outright. It's work for hire. Though he was part of the creative process, but he doesn't become the owner of the work. Now, in the case of Manchel, Hammer, Coca in his submission made it made it known that even at a point of Bradford wanted that voice out.
Oh, really?
Because he wasn't all that cool with it. And Hammer said that, oh, he's my boy, I want to give him mileage. Okay. You know why now everybody's talking about Manche?
No.
Okay.
Tell us.
Manche is a media person.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
For sure, right? But what has kept him in the minds of people? Is it not the sound that he jumps on?
Exactly. The intros and all that. People don't even link him with Charlie Watty. A lot of people
When
don't
people
even know.
say that I wasn't paid, I ask the question, what kind of payment are you talking about?
As I did.
In monetary terms, money or payment is not always in monetary terms. Was Bradford the ish back then? Yes.
He was.
And was Manche the ish back then? Somebody say, oh no. We even got to know him more through the signatures that or probably him as a signature. Because back then he was using signature.
Yes.
It was later people got to know that even it is the Manche who is behind those voices, is the man who is behind Chelewate and all that. Fine. We've gotten a lot of people who are also doing intros for songs and all that. I'm not disputing that fact. But did he also had mileage by jumping on a Bradford song?
Did they add anything to his career, his craft?
So that is money.
To the extent that he was even being booked by other artists to have.
That is money.
That's voiceover.
You can't tell me it's not money, because money shouldn't be there.
Liquidity. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That at a point we always think about I wasn't paid, but you actually got paid. You leverage on somebody's goodwill that he has built over years, and that is to an extent payment. But we will not look at that side right now. So, if you are part of the creative process and you are hired for a work, and that is established, you come and work and you go. So nobody knows the agreement that was between Obrafuo and Hammer back then.
And also Manche.
No, Manche doesn't come in because Manche was through a Hammer introduction. Right. Hammer needed a feel for the song.
Okay.
So
it's not between Hammer
then Manche.
Okay.
Or Bradford, I mean, okay, I have actually right. Until I'm saying, it's copyrighted to you.
Yeah.
Now you go to the studio. Somebody has to also create beats. Or also, shall I say the creative process now is copyrighted to him. Now there is a part that we call the split sheet agreement, of which Oka say Oko digital store now. Okay, and when who it was only Bradford.
Yeah.
Then Hammer of the last two.
No, Hammer wasn't even there.
Or was it
No.
Dash in the show?
Yeah, it's just Bradford and then Execution Entertainment.
Okay, so now who owns the masters? They will say that like the record label or the artist who paid for that thing is established. Now it goes beyond just owning the masters. This is not the masters. The masters, like I'll take you through something which is going to be of great help to our listeners today, and this is like the streams of income for music. We have about 5 streams, of which I will actually take time to take people through it.
Before we get into that, let's go for this quick break. When we are back, wrap it up.
So the essence of my praise is centered on your grace.
My name is Diana Hamilton, VGMA Artist of the Year 2021 and brand ambassador of Awake Purified Drinking Water. I am super excited to partner with Ghana's first charity-driven water to give back to our communities. Awake is a brand that makes a difference. We impact the world around us. That is why for every bottle of Awake water you buy, an amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center. Yes, every time you quench your thirst with a refreshing bottle of Awake, you're helping contribute to save lives. So keep drinking Awake Purified Drinking Water and let's continue making a difference. Awake Water, one for life, supporting the National Cardiothoracic Center. This advert is FDA approved.
There you are, both riding in silence. I bet the driver thinks this ride should have cost more, and the passenger thinks it's a rip-off. Come on, download InDrive and agree on a fair price together. InDrive, people driven. The InDrive online passenger transportation aggregator is not a taxi service. Find more information at indrive.com.
From quenching your thirst when you need it most to satisfying your hunger. From snacking to the happy hours with friends. The boys meetups, the girls hangouts, and through all celebrations. In all situations, you go for your favorite beverage. They've served you well through the year. It is time to reward them. The 7th Ghana Beverage Awards is happening live at the Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra, on the 21st of April 2023 at 6 p.m. sharp. Come witness your favorite beverage win an award. Attendance is strictly by invitation. The Ghana Beverage Awards is in partnership with the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, the Ghana Tourism Authority, Consumer Protection Agency, Food and Beverage Association of Ghana, Food Research Institute, CSIR, and our media partners, BFT, Daily Guide, Nisim FM, Bolga and Tamale, Happy FM, YFM, Ghana Web, CTFM, ETV Ghana, MX24, and NYDJLive.com. Ghana Beverage Awards, inspiring excellence in Ghana's beverage industry.
If home is where the heart is, then let's go home, shall we? Let's go where the entertainment is, where the passion is, where the laughter is, and sometimes even the tears too. Let's go where we feel safe enough to share our opinions
and send tweets,
where we do that embarrassing little dance to our favorite song. Let's go home where the love, the care, and the joy live.
There's no place like home. Connect your home to super fast internet with affordable data bundles from MTN Home. Visit broadband.mtn.com.gh or your My MTN app to sign up today. MTN.
The international football season has just reached fever pitch, and GoTV will be right there for it all. So get settled into your living room stadium, because you are coming with us to the epic finales of the Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Europa League, FA Cup, and more. All you have to do is get and stay connected to GoTV, where all the big games keep coming.
Points of world-class difference.
GoTV, love it.
No one stops that.
Fancy apple cider.
Taste it, you're refreshing. Okay, so our time is fast spent. We have a few minutes to wrap it up. Mr. Bones had a few things to pitch in. To man, 1 minute to be there. We come to portfolio, then he wrap it up for us. So,
okay. So a few things that I wanted to touch on. Yes, artist income streams. We have copyright in the master recording.
Yeah,
of which is about artist royalty. That's percentage of sales on PPDs. We have the needle time royalties, public performance of the masters, producers royalties, which is percentage of the needle time, secondary exploitation, that is percentage of the needle time, synchronization royalties, that's sync of the masters to visuals and other things, and other in copyright in the composition, another stream of income for an artist. Now we're talking about the publisher, the composer, or the author. Now we have performance royalty, which is public performance of composition. We have mechanical royalties, which is for every copy of composition created. We have synchronization, which is the sync of the composition to visuals. And do for binyum so bad advert now you be my bed was here. You should see clearance before you use it, because the person can take it on.
My favorite black one instrumental.
Quite recently, like there was this case that involves a herbal company. I'll imagine about 10 million.
Yes, yeah.
Because we use
yes.
Now we have other artist income sources, which is the live performance fee, the touring fee, the endorsement, the appearance, and merchandising. Now all these things serve as income. But as to the rights of a song, you're the masters, which is to the label, or the artist.
In this case, or Brafo.
In this case, of Bravo, and the label is Execution Entertainment, which is
was it? Did it co-own or entirely own the?
Back then TikTok had TN Records,
or
Bo had Family Tree Entertainment, or Chame Kwame had
just like Success Music with Sarkodie as an entity as the CEO. So maybe business and
so like that was the thing, and so Obrafo in a way owns the right to the song, but publishing would always go beyond just the rights to the masters. Publishing, because the publisher needs to establish who was part. Was the song written by yourself alone? What is the split sheet agreement? Was there no agreements to that? If there are people that need to acknowledge and tell us that yes, this person played this role, but he was worked too high. Make that thing established, but you can't go blank on them without acknowledging them. So there are so many songs that are out there that you go, the artist is the same, the producer is the same on digital stores, of which a lot of people are now biting harder because they feel that they've been cheated on.
Exactly.
Well, that time and was not digital money. It was, you gave the project to maybe a distributor or a marketer to say be a adequate, be a Big Ben, man, and now the cassette right, some CD right, and then we call abroche. So the money that was accrued from that thing was that cassette sales and CD sales. Now there is a different market of which we are exploring.
Yes, digital market now.
Now the digital market, in sending your product there, that a publisher needs to follow as a CMO or as a PRO, publishing rights organization, or the collection rights organization for you. Sani Pano expect to say you must get everything that will add up to 100%. And the producer, literally, copyright to say that he's entitled to about 50% of publishing royalties, unless otherwise negotiated with the producer. The producer and say, me production na me probably organ. And me artists na because send when it comes to the publishing royalties, because it is then established that the producer, you are entitled to 40% or 50%. And whatever goes into the production is between you and that third party. And me as the artist. So now me production for portfolio. Portfolio is the artist. He comes into my studio. I need key officials, keyboard skills on the song, and I'm afraid key official bebo mami or baba bebo When it comes to publishing royalties, so why insist with the producer? Some for percentage in Shema, you don't come to me. You don't come to me.
I have no deal with you. Yes,
because you don't know even what went into the production process. That is why the publishing royalties has given you that 50%.
That's true.
And the 50 go to the co-writers. Either two people who wrote the song or somebody code you the arrangement and everything must be there, but it must be I'll say 100% in all. Of which until that thing is established. People she mo ye djuma o nana ma mo ye djuma atiati na mo akosu mere Japan mo
you know how my love to root no
root mo ye djuma, but those people their names were not even acknowledged
even on the songs. Yes,
but now their voices are being heard. Now nana ma is married to Obofo Raphael, and I know Raphael is actually is trying to put things together to make
sure
some
what she rightfully do.
Correct the wrongs. That was now, Mr. Bones. Portfolio, wrap it up for us. Your time now. Swipe them.
Swipe them. Because it needs an extensive.
Cash we'll continue next week. Cash original. What should I share the machines?
Oh,
Drake. So you can share lyrics no to the Drake song no. Calling my name.
Yeah.
It's not Killer Cut in there. It's Killer Cop.
No, it doesn't matter. Sampling.
You and it could be near anything closer to the original or the original extraction.
Wrap it up.
Take the rhythm.
Yeah, so you don't rhythm wise, so he doesn't understand. What I'm saying is, you know, because we can't have an extensive conversation, I want to wrap it up with the fact that this is very good for our creative discussion.
Yeah,
it's an eye opener. It's
so short. Yeah. I had some questions. How did Drake hear about this old song? Does it mean there's a Ghanaian in the camp putting them on some of the Ghanaian songs?
No, you know,
or it's just
this why
they pay attention to these things. The songs
it's because it's also a mess of why Afrobeat is winning. Now there's a conscious effort by these American arts to act it where I mean invade our catalog, the catalog of artists, to sample the richness of some of our music and all that. So they are watching. It's not as if they are not watching. Perhaps the lenses, the person who is focusing his lenses on you may not be that artist you think. There's somewhere Kanye who is exploring the catalog of Kenayi Soba somewhere. Probably. You don't even know.
Probably.
So we are watching. Africa is now the age, so they are watching. So wrapping up, this is an eye opener to our show business. Now the conversation is being elevated beyond if you're dosing your mini if you say to real industry discussions
from look-alike.
Yes, are you getting it? No, but look-alike, I have my own reservations, but that's the conversation for another day. So what I'm saying is, now that we have known, everything you are doing, copyright, patent, and everything really matters. It has the tendency to fetch you colossal sum of money in the near future, to the extent that even but the whole thing is, it's a law, it's a test of law. The law doesn't deal with the truth. It deals with the fact. You can own something, but who has the documentary backing wins the case. So like somewhere from now, someone invented Doggy Style, but the one who is ready, the one who will be willing to register it, can claim ownership of it if someone is abusing it like gay official. So it shows that everything you are doing, make sure there is a copyrighted agreement and documentary backing to it, because it has the tendency to fetch you colossal sum of money. In the case of Manchester, lastly, wrapping up, there's pros and cons to this.
Yeah.
The pros is there, like Manchester now claiming some royalties and all that. But the fact is, it's also distracting the beauty of collaboration, because now everyone is super conscious and then self-conscious. Now artists are now even doubling up as beat makers. They want to learn their own beat, do their own voiceovers and do, because they don't want trouble. They want to avoid the trouble, and it's really devaluing the beauty of collaboration. So let's see how we can really marry the two, so the industry can really thrive better. So I think that is where.
Sorry to tack in most of the things you wanted to say.
Yeah, but no.
But then we have an extension for next week.
Patch of catch Mahoney. So we may time fiancé.
Because I'm off for some of us here.
I'm time fiancé that.
I just think.
Only that was it. One time fiancé there and friend.
make us say, and send me one of my. If you yes,
we need more time to get into it.
We didn't even talk about split sheet.
Exactly.
Of which
is one of the major things that should stay the center stage of our discussion.
So this is what we're going to do. We're trying to get someone from the copyright unit to also get into this. So we would have to push it to the next weekend.